under a microscope, the cancer cells appear to be aggressive. And the way they describe that is that there's a high Gleason score. A Gleason score of 9 is that's on a scale up to 10. So a Gleason score of 9 or a grade group 5, that's two ways of saying the same thing, which is the cancer cells appear to be aggressive. What concerns me more than how the cancer cells look on our microscope is the fact that the cancer has been reported to have already spread beyond the prostate to the bones. And when the cancer has spread to the bones, that makes it stage 4. That means that the cancer is not curable. There's no treatment available that can cure the cancer. There's definitely treatment available that can control the cancer, really good treatment to control the cancer. And I would assume that the doctors caring for the former president are thinking that way right now.
Well, we know that the president is reviewing treatment options, and there are several. He could undergo radiation therapy. There is the possibility that he undergoes surgery to have his prostate removed. He and his family, I think, will want to make a timely decision about all of this because, remember, he is 82. According to his physicians, this prostate cancer is aggressive and is stage 4. It has already metastasized to his bones. So that means that it is not at this stage curable. This is all about managing the prostate cancer and trying to ensure that the cancer cells do not spread at pace, but that their spread can be controlled and restricted. Obviously, at his advancing age, there has to be thought given to just what sort of life expectancy he has. Doctors are suggesting, according to media reports and the president's office, that with effective treatment, he could expect to live another 3, 5, some even suggest as long as 10 years. Sympathy clearly abounding for the former president, but there are also questions out there about how this was detected relatively late, given that this is stage 4 and aggressive.
And this comes, of course, then questions about his health as a slew of books come out, question his ability and whether he should have, whether he should have stood down prior to last year's election considerably earlier.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, he's been pushing back at all of those books, pushing back also, despite the release last week of audio of the interviews that he gave in October of 2023 to Special Prosecutor Robert Hur, who was investigating allegations that Joe Biden had mishandled classified documents. And if you listen to those tapes, you can hear the president, who at the time, of course, was still running for re-election, struggling to understand some of the questions that he was being asked, his staff having to furnish him with the answers. And there are questions now about, given that the president underwent annual physicals, how is it possible that his physicians at the White House did not detect this prostate cancer earlier? Were they, in fact, looking for it? Did they suspect that it was there? And how, if there were any suspicions, did all of this play in ultimately to Joe Biden's decision, clearly mistaken with hindsight, to try and stay in the presidential race and think that he could govern the United States for another 4 years?